We have a very funny comedian coming up next. She is hilarious. She is traded in. You don't even know who it is. You have no idea who it is. Trish Mathias, everybody, give it up!
Slightly embarrassing, we're gonna go with it. Hello, my name is Trish. I have a vagina. In case you didn't read the Who's Who, I am the token girl. And that's my show. I will give you a little warning. As the girl, I was warned that I have to do girly things. I was told I swear too much. My basic response was, fuck that. I was also told to dumb it down a little bit, that I'm too smart. Unfortunately, I make fun of stupid people, so if you are one of them, now is a good time to step out for a cigarette if you don't think that you can deal with it. Being the token girl, I'm not going to give you the token girl comedy crap. I am not Janine Garofalo. I will not stand up here and bitch about men for 30 minutes. Fuck that shit. There's enough girls that bitch about guys, and you know what? You can go home to your own girlfriend, and at least maybe you have a chance to fuck her. I'm also not going to talk about kids. There's enough mothers that get up here and talk about their ugly, ugly children. And usually they show you a nice photo of some mutant. Ugh. I'm sorry, but the only thing I want to see that little fucking mutant child is if it's stuffed and mounted on your wall. I need a story to go along of how you almost didn't escape. Let's face it, we're here to get away from our children tonight and drink until we forget we even have to pick them up at the sitter. This brings back the difference, though, between guys and girls. Guys can get up here and talk about their kids and it's cute, and not girls, because then it's just whiny and weird. Another big difference is guys think shit's funny that girls just don't do. Ass hats. Yeah, I said it. And in case you didn't know what it is, because I didn't either, apparently when your friend's drunk and passed out, you go over, drop trout, and put your bare ass on his head, henceforth ass hat. And once it was explained, I could then rationalize it. Oh, it's like a reverse teabag. Okay, I get it now. But you don't see girls doing this shit. You don't see a bunch of girls come home from the bar drunk as hell going, you know what I'm gonna do? That bitch is passed out. I'm gonna put my vagina right on her face. I'm the clam burglar! Alright, let's move on to something fun. Did you know I used to be a stripper? I know. Let me answer some questions, though, before you all ask them. Yes, yes, no, no, yes, and you do not have enough money for that. Let's move on. I know a lot of people keep asking, how could you have done it? Money? Let me rephrase that. Lots of money. Okay, there we go. Let's move on. Unfortunately, though, you get to be a little older and you realize that pretty does not last forever. And you have a choice to make at this point. Do I get a real job? Or do I become the prettiest girl at the Jolly Roger? Let me tell you about my new job. My new job is actually kind of similar to my old job. It kind of trained me for it. I still deal with a lot of cash. I still deal with a lot of people on state aid. And I still deal with an assload of screaming drug addicts. The difference is, though, is somehow pharmacy technician sounds a little bit more respectable than stripper. The big change is, though, is now I can't tell people they're being a dumbass. A lot less of this, too, though. So, where are you from? I still deal with the big problem of TMI. Too much information. People will tell strippers all sorts of shit because we don't listen. And then we get paid and never heard it to begin with. People will tell us all sorts of horrifying things because of this thing called HIPAA. In case you don't know what HIPAA is a law passed that it says no matter what you tell me, I can never, ever, under any circumstances whatsoever, repeat this with your name attached. Let me tell you a story. This is my day. I get a call. Hello, this is Trish. How can I help you? And this is what I hear. So yeah, last week I fucked this scuzzy-looking hooker, and I don't know, ever since then I've had this weird burny, itchy sensation, and I'm just not sure. So I talked to my girlfriend, and she says she's been having the same problem, and I don't know whatever the fuck that bitch has got. So I decided to go to the doctor. While I was there, he said something about, I don't know, viral antibiotics, something like that, and he said he was gonna call in a prescription. What? At least at my old job, I can end the conversation, be paid, and walk away. My new job requires me now to say, and what's your name, and can I see if it's ready for you? The worst part is when his girlfriend comes in with her, because I can't tell her, go get checked. You know, so I'm trying to figure out this little way around it. You know, she's like, what's your prescription for, you know? Well, he went to the doctor for either Alzheimer's or herpes. If you fuck him tonight, he will remember tomorrow. Okay. I will say this, though. I am really surprised how many people will fuck with pharmacy workers. I don't know how many of you in this room can tell the difference between a little blue pill and a little green pill. But do you want to take the chance by calling the person in charge of that a fucking idiot? I'm just saying. Come in and start screaming at me. I need my muscle relaxers and my Vicodin right the fuck now. Are you fucking stupid? Oh, guess what? Now you're going home with birth control and prenatal vitamins. 3 days later, you're in pain. It's emotional. You and Oprah can work it out. Also, yelling at me does not make it cheaper. Especially when you're yelling at me that it's a fucking dollar. Really? Really, really? I'm sorry, but when you're like, it's only $1, I don't know where to go. That's my argument too. And it's really hard for me to accept that argument when you're in a brand new fucking Escalade. That's okay though. This brings me back to not only be nice to us, be patient. Really, there's just certain shit you don't want to rush. I don't want my pharmacy, because their motto is, close enough. I don't want to pick a brain surgeon because when I go in, he promises me I will be done in 15 minutes or less. I don't want the end of my day to be this, waking up, coming out of anesthesia, my family's surrounding me. Feeling all right? I mean, you look pretty good. There's not much bruising. What do you think? You think it went okay? I don't want my answer to be,